Hello again everyone and welcome back to Chellington Farm Extended. We're going to continue today. We're going to do some work with the sheep and then we'll probably do a little bit of work with our new John Deere tractor, which has had a bit of a mixed reaction, and I think mainly it's the sound which, I wouldn't say let it down, but was probably the weaker side of it. The actual modelling is fantastic, so I'm definitely going to keep it, but yeah, if anything had to be improved it would be the sound. So we'll just take this off here. And we will go over to the sheep. I don't think we've bought any yet, so we'll have to buy some. And then we'll give them some feed. And just get everything sorted for them. So they're over here, through the gate. Nice squeaky gate. And yeah, there's definitely none about. We obviously haven't bought any yet. So we better close the gate so they don't escape. Something I always tend to forget. It's a shame they don't actually just walk out the field, just stroll away and go shopping. You'd think they would do, really, if you just left the gate open. But let's go into the store and see what there is. We need to get sheep 0. Well, with the price they're at, I reckon we could get probably, well, we could get 100, but maybe 50 to start off with. So I'll just start doing this. And there we go, 50 sheep. And they all appear in our field, ready to disperse evenly across the lovely land. So yes, they have absolutely no feed and no water at all. I think in this map you do have to give them water. In some I don't think you do have to. And some in here too. Plenty of them about. This looks like the water trough. The other one looks to be the feed one. So we need to do some grass for them and we need to give them some water. So we've got the water, that's very easy. Grass we'll have to do probably in the next episode. We can't leave them going too long without any grass, but obviously they have got this whole field to munch on, so they should be okay for now. The water is something they definitely need now, so we'll just open the gate again. Go and get the Bowser. I've downloaded a mod today. The manual attaching mod, which means you have to put the implement and the PTO on manually instead of just going up to it, clicking on and all being done. This should make it a lot more realistic. I know there are a few of you who are desperate for me to be more realistic in future, so this is the start of it. We are beginning to be more realistic, and I'm also going to get the bale extension mod for next time we do baling. Right, here we go. Up to the water pump. Go and get some water. We'll do a full load, but we shouldn't need it because we've only got 50 sheep and the cows there were 100. The cows could have done with a bit more, but we'll just use as much as we can do. The thing with the water Bowser is I noticed that it's got like the Honda pump on the front, the engine here. You can't hear it when it's pumping, which is a shame. I think that would be nice if you actually heard that start up and run when it was pumping into there. Maybe in the future. Now also, I have said it before, I do actually repeat myself quite a bit, but I know that not all of you watch all of my videos, so it can be easily missed. But when it comes to comments, I do read as much as I can. Obviously, if I was to reply to them all, I would have no time to do anything else, as there are quite a few comments out there that get submitted. So I try and reply to, well, I wouldn't say most of them, but quite a lot of them, as much as I can. You see, I've got to do work as well. This is just something that I like to do at the end of each day. It's always nice to finish off the day with a farming simulator video and then share it with everyone else the next day. There we go. Eventually, I was on the wrong side and the trailer was the wrong way round. I should have noticed that, but that's it. Unloading. 50% went into there. The cows can have the rest when they need it. But that is, I think for now, that is okay for the sheep. Now the chickens will also need something, but we haven't bought them yet, so we'll do that next time. do a different animal every day, and I think for now we'll probably move on to the next job, which is doing a bit of either cultivating or seeding. I'm told field number 10 is an empty field, so we could probably give that a go with either a drill or a cultivator. I'll put this back down here. Now, as that John Deere is quite a large tractor, we should be able to use quite a large implement with it. And as this farm is actually really big, the fields are huge, we should be able to get away with using one of the biggest, if not biggest, drills and cultivators out there. And our tractor is really powerful. It's an 8360 RT John Deere with tracks. And this, you can see, is our manual attach. So we'll be giving that a go in a minute or two. So when we go down to the store to pick up our new implement, we'll be able to give that a go. Can't wait to use that. First time I've done it. So jump in to the tractor. Oh, walk up the steps. Oh, I can't do. And we'll get into the tractor. I might have to decrease the sound. I know it can drone on a bit, this tractor. So 1 second. Oh, look at this thing. It's quite speedy too. It's not the slowest tractor in the world. I quite enjoy driving it. I can imagine with the keyboard it would be quite hard to drive, but with the steering wheel it's pretty good. Now if you want the manual attach mod, I have put the download link below along with credits as usual. I try and credit and put links to all the mods I use, just to keep it fair. Don't really want to use any mods without sharing them with other people or crediting the author. Good, we can get under there. We've got quite a bit of money to play with, so we should be able to get a fairly good quality seed drill. Now field 10 is just here, and it looks to have been ploughed. Yes, it's been ploughed, but you can drill straight into that if you want to. It's a little bumpy though, so we should probably cultivate that and break it down a bit more, work the soil in. So I don't know, I don't really want to just use that as a seed bed. It's not a very good seed bed. So I think we'll come back with a cultivator to work that soil a bit more. It's quite hard actually with the big front weight sticking out the front. I think I did clip that car. They don't seem to mind though. Here we are. So we'll just jump out, we'll go inside and ask one of the workers here how much it's going to cost us. It's a bit quiet. Where is everyone? No one in here. Oh well, we'll just browse the catalogue. We want to be in the cultivator section, which I've lost. Where have I put the cultivators? Here they are. We can have a really big one if we want to, because I don't really use the big stuff. So it'd be a shame to not use some. The Lemkin obviously is very appealing, but it requires 300 horsepower. I'm not sure what that John Deere is. We'll just have to have a look here. I've got a few here, there we go. Oh, it doesn't say. Well, I've just been speaking to one of the workers here who's now gone back to the office to make coffee, and they say that our tractor out there is 395 horsepower. That's quite impressive. So we can buy the Lemkin. So we now have £98,000 less, but we do have a brand new, massive Lemkin cultivator. So let's go over there, use the manual attach mod to attach it, and we'll do a bit of cultivating. I don't think I could ever bear just, drilling into a ploughed field without working it down a bit. So how do you do this? I'm not sure. Q. Oh, there we go. That sounded like the attach sound from the really early farming simulators. But we've got it on. It doesn't look too big like this, but obviously when it unfolds it's really quite wide. But anyway, let's go. We'll head down to our field. It's obviously a really big thing to manoeuvre. Right then, here's our field. It's not too big. It would be for a small tractor, but not with this. We'll have to give ourselves enough space to turn in. Yeah, it's got a really long front. That's what's so different about it. I guess it looks like that because it hasn't got front wheels. Well, you can feel the bumpy terrain with the new mod, the real terrain mod. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's work some soil. Don't really know what speed to set it to. When you put your foot to the floor, it looks like it does 13. So we'll probably do a little bit less than that. Probably do 10. I should probably change it to kilometres an hour as well, instead of miles per hour, as I think most tractors seem to run in kilometres per hour. That's pretty good though. I'm happy with that. Yeah, if this tractor had some updated sounds, it would be absolutely amazing. Because the modelling is actually really good. And someone else was saying that they actually have one of these tractors and it was like a splitting image to them. It's just the same. It's been modelled that well. That's how realistic it is. I think with a bit of interactive control added to it, some new sounds, and maybe some work to the tracks, because they sometimes, when you go fast enough, they actually stop moving. or at least it looks like that, then this could be a faultless mod. It really would be. Really good. But then I suppose there's some people out there who don't even like tractors, so it has to be for those people who like using these. But they have to be said, it is good for compaction and not compacting as much. The GPS mod is another mod which we could get, but I'm again not too sure on that one whether to get it or not, so I'm still really thinking about it. It's going well. I've only done the headlands first so that I can actually turn without going into the hedge, with it being so big. I'm now going up and down the field or across the field instead of round in a circle. I guess the GPS mod would stop me from overlapping there. It would be good. I've never used it. Probably take a bit of getting used to. It can certainly pull though. It's got a lot of power in it, this tractor. I'm not too far away now, we're almost at the end. I did have to restart the field though and buy all the sheep again because my computer crashed, or the game crashed, and lost everything. So that's a bit unfortunate, but we're back now and we're almost done. You can see most of the field is cultivated. Just got this final bit to do. It does struggle a little bit on the hills, or the gradients, but overall very good. Now when we're finished with this, what we'll do is we'll fold it up, we'll take it back to the yard and put it in a shed ready for next time, and probably in the next episode we'll do the chickens and then we'll do some seed drilling in this field. I'm not sure what to put in it, maybe you can choose, and then we'll let it all grow obviously and get some harvesting done after that. So what I'll do is when we've drilled it all, we will leave it, and then when it gets to probably the first or second growth stage, we'll come in here with the sprayer, and because we've got that, you know, the tramline mod on, so it destroys the crop where you've driven, we'll be able to create tramlines in the crop and we'll be able to follow them next time. It should make it very realistic. I know some of you don't like the destroy crop mod, but I do really, because obviously in real life, if you drive through a field of crops, it's going to destroy them and create those tramlines. So I'm going to leave it on for now. And it should make it quite realistic when we're doing the spraying. with the exception of a few bits here and there, I think that is most of the field done. Okay, so we'll let that fold up and we'll take it back. We need to find space for it. Close our gate. Obviously there's no animals in there, but it's still good to close it. This is a tricky bit. Because it's got tracks, it's actually really hard to get over without making it jump into the air. There we go, that's better. Last time I came over it, I was airborne. I went flying. That's hard too. Something catches, I don't know why. And it does clear the bridge. I think probably for now we'll just put it over here, drive it forwards into this shed, because we'll probably need it, we'll need it very soon, the tractor at least, for the drilling. So just there, jump out and have a look at it. Yeah, I like that, I do like that tractor, it is very good. So there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.